Zachary Ryan. Now, this guy thinks he's Batman.
My girlfriend doesn't believe I'm Batman.
So he thinks he's Batman. Just listen to what I'm saying right now. He thinks he's Batman, and he's still got a girlfriend.
I was playing catch with my dad.
You see, his dad had the right idea. He realised it early and just got out of there. Imagine that, though. Someone asks his dad, oh, what's Zachary been up to? What's he doing now? Yeah, he thinks he's Batman. All right, how old is... He's 23. I know it's weird, but I ran away, so technically he's not even mine anymore.
My girlfriend doesn't believe I'm Batman. So?
Yeah, I'm sure she's convinced now.
So?
Babe, I need to tell you something. I'm Batman. Fuck off, Zach. Shut up. No, you're not.
So?
Oh, shit, you actually are.
Despite the city needing me, I'm gonna have to prove it to her. I tried showing her my Batmobile, but admittedly it's still a work in progress.
He'd be the most useless Batman ever. How is he gonna protect his city driving that bag of shit? So there's a bank robbery, right? But the police are outnumbered, there's people getting held hostage, and everyone's just stood there wondering, where the fuck's Batman? Sheriff gets a call. Hello? Hi mate, it's Batman. Where the fuck are you? Yeah, I've had to get a bus. The Batmobile's due its MOT and it won't fucking start. I'm about 6 stops away, so just bear with me.
She had completely lost interest. There's only one way to prove Batman is literally me. By taking down the Joker.
Yeah, that's a tree.
I attacked my arch nemesis with zero fear. Ready to finish what he started, but my girlfriend stopped me. Turns out, she had previously tried poisoning my food because it seemed easier than breaking up with me.
Okay, what the fuck's that got to do with anything? You're gonna see a lot of that throughout this video. There's gonna be a lot of shit mixed with a lot of other shit that's got nothing to do with the shit he was just talking about. For example, spending the first 20 seconds of the video talking about beating Batman, then all of a sudden, by the way, my girlfriend tried to poison me.
But instead of killing me, it altered my state of being, causing me to hallucinate.
That was a very long, drawn-out way to tell us all that you're tripping dick on shrooms. Just stop lying.
And this guy wasn't the Joker at all. He was just some random street mime. And a pretty darn good one at that.
It just keeps getting fucking worse. It's just ruined Batman for so many children. It's just turned him into a drug addict that just attacks random people. This is the Batman kids nowadays are growing up with.
Despite this, the Bat doesn't backtrack for anything.
The Bat. Fucking don't call yourself Bat. I feel as though the twat would have been more fitting. Twat man.
Subscribe to save the city.
Subscribe to save the city, he says whilst kicking the fuck out of someone. This is some mental fuckery in it. Like, this cannot be healthy to watch. It's ruined Batman for me, never mind the fucking children. I don't think I can watch it now without seeing this.
So?
I fucking love The Dark Knight 2. It was actually one of my favourite films.
Every time I go to visit my grandma.
That's his grandma. Huh. I can't be the only one thinking, okay, not bad. No, but she has got a huge pair of tits. She
always makes an effort to force feed me all of her cooking. And it's a lot of cooking. And don't even get me started on the cheek pinching.
Fucking hell, fuck, it's them cheeks.
Even after attempting to tell her I'm too full, she won't take no for an answer.
She won't take no for an answer, then why not, maybe, try a fuck off, you silly old cow. It's not a no, is it? It's a fuck off.
And I've really been starting to see the effects of her dietary abuse. But as I was attempting to burn off some of this extra fuel, Granny struck me. Turns out, my grandma isn't what I thought. She was actually a cannibal.
Yep, of course she is. The grandma just had to be a cannibal, didn't she? Even just a serial killer would have been better, but no, she had to eat them. Killing them just wasn't fucked up enough.
And I was finally plump enough to feed her and all of her cannibal friends. Subscribe to save me.
That'd be a weird position to be in, wouldn't it? Just sat there knowing you're about to get eaten by your grandma. Like, what will be going on in your mind? Like, you're about to be inside your grandma. That's a mad sentence. You see what I'm turning into? Because of these videos, I need help.
I have the nosiest neighbor. No matter what I'm doing, he's always sticking his nose in my business. It's actually really starting to freak me out.
Okay, so you think you're Batman, your grandma's a cannibal, and your neighbor's a nonce. Why is so much shit going on in his life?
I can't even step foot outside without this creep taking a peek.
You must have found out you're Batman, mate, because you are Batman, right?
And I'm pretty sure I've even seen him poking around my window several times a day.
He's pretty sure, he says, meaning he thinks he's seen him staring at him through the window, but is not 100% sure. What do you lot think? Like, I don't think it could have been any more obvious that he's there.
So I tried finding low-key ways to leave my house undetected.
Yeah, I'm sure no one will spot the man carrying a fucking tree in the middle of the road. To be fair, his neighbours are probably just fucking used to it. They're like, oh, it's Zachary again carrying trees.
But he always finds a way to outsmart me. Looks like I got no other choice. I put my house up on the market and was prepared to flee to Arizona to raise a flock of geese.
So his only option was to go to Arizona to raise a flock of fucking geese, instead of simply telling the guy to fuck off or I'll shoot you.
Prepared to flee to Arizona to raise a flock of geese and teach them sign language like I always wanted.
You've always wanted to teach geese sign language. Yeah, same.
But as I was daydreaming, my nosy neighbor confessed that I wasn't allowed to flee. Turns out, He's actually a special operative with the Witness Protection Program.
Yeah, definitely special. That's clear to see.
And has been tasked with making sure that I'm safe. Because there's a pretty hefty target on my head. Moral of the story? I'm a silly goose.
I'm genuinely curious, right? For those people that are subscribed to this man, why? Like the vids I've made of Jack Doherty, there's people out there that are actual fans of Jack Doherty. Like, I know, crazy, right? Like, he is a genuine prick. He's just not a good person. I wouldn't say Zach's a prick. He's just a bit strange, isn't he?
My girlfriend won't stop snoring. And even when I try sleeping on the couch, it echoes throughout the whole apartment. So, I tried silencing her with a pillow. And although it worked for the snoring...
Brilliant. Most people will just call it murder, but I suppose saying silencing her with a pillow sounds a bit better.
Although it worked for the snoring, she just wouldn't stop squirming. I need another plan of attack.
I mean, what did you expect? Her just to f***ing lay there while she's suffocating over a pillow. Babe, what you doing? Trying to kill you. Fair enough.
I tried getting her one of those snore machines, but that thing was even louder than her. So, I began thinking of other ways to stop her snoring, but I couldn't think over all her snoring. I barged in and tore off the blanket ready to speak my truth, but it was just a dummy with a tape recorder.
Here we go. I just expect it now, like this isn't weird anymore, which is actually quite concerning.
Then, I noticed a note on the nightstand. Turns out, my girlfriend left me months ago.
Sorry you weren't toxic enough for me. I mean, he tried to kill you. What more do you want, darling?
I just thought she was super tired. Moral of the story? You snooze, you lose.
Oh, just fuck off with your moral of the stories. I've had enough of them. I'd say the moral of this story is don't worry how fucking weird you are because money equals pussy, and that's just a fact of life.
I was at a party.
Bullshit.
When I noticed someone wearing the same shirt as me. I awkwardly tried to hint for them to go home and change.
But he told you to get fucked. If I'm out and I see someone wearing the same shit as me and I go up to him and went, "Hi mate, don't know if you've noticed, but you are wearing the same t-shirt as me." "Oh yeah, I am. What are the chances?" "Yeah, I know, go and change it."
But this guy wouldn't get the message. Then, I noticed the girl I'm in love with was nearby.
Oh yeah, it's the one you tried to suffocate with a pillow in the video we just watched. That's true love right there.
And I don't want to look unoriginal. So, I caused a diversion, tied my copycat shoelaces together, and shoved them down a hill.
Nah, not rising to it.
Then, I turned to my girl ready to show off my unique outfit. But as I twirled, swirled, and showed off the drip,
as you twirled, swirled, and started fucking the fridge. What are you doing? She's amazed as well. Look at her reaction. I'd just be stood there like, what the fuck are you doing? Are you okay?
She said she wanted to introduce me to her boyfriend, who was...
That shit, it's the nons. Surely she's too old for him.
wearing the same thing as me. Oh, what the f***? I sent them both flying down the hill as well. Then I enjoyed the rest of the party. Moral of the story? Be original.
Just think, right? These two fuck. I just can't imagine him having sex. He'd finish and be like, "Oh, moral of the story," and she'd just be like, "Zap, shut the fuck up."
Moral of the story?
Ah, fuck me. That's actually took all that out of me. Like, I'm not even joking. I'm fucked. If you enjoyed this video, click this playlist here. It's full of other videos where I react to more weirdos. Moral of the story: if your kid turns out like this, run.
So?